It's been a really great summit so far, but to be honest, I'm a little bit sad. It's been such a tough year and we lost some really great leaders in our profession. Let's take a moment to remember them before our next session.
Mike Miller was a man of the people, which is a cliche that gets overused. But Mike literally was a guy who for 53 years went to his office in Clinton and represented the little guy. He really, really did. And if you talk to Mike, here he is, the longest serving presiding officer in the history of the United States. He's the Senate president. But if you asked him who he was, he would tell you first he was a lawyer. He was so proud of being a lawyer. And he'd always say, I'm a trial lawyer. I still go to court. He was so proud of that. And the other thing he was so proud of, and I'm sure other people will talk about it, is he was proud of the title of being a father and a grandfather. If you were fortunate enough to get one of Mike's Christmas cards, you all saw the most beautiful family photos of all his children and grandchildren, and you could just tell. I mean, it's hard to get that many people to smile and look happy, but the joy in their face, you could tell what a great family he had. It was not unusual for Mike, because I spoke to him and I'd ask him what he was doing, and I'd call him in his car or something. He says, I just finished a district court trial in Upper Marlboro, he told me one time, and he says, and now I'm going to the White House. But Mike had that ability to be comfortable, not only in his own skin, but to be comfortable around anybody and to make everyone comfortable around him. The first thing you did when you met Mike is he asked you about you. He asked you about your family, and he remembered that.
He was like a second father to me. He absolutely kept his promise about being 100% supportive of me as a mother. Even during session, if I had to go, if a child was sick at school, and my husband works in Baltimore, and I had to go to get them, he was like, just go, we'll take care of this. He used to always say, I can't predict the future. I'm just telling you what's going to happen. And I used to always think, well, if you're telling me what's going to happen, then you're predicting the future. But really what he was saying was his political acumen and years of experience Yes, he couldn't predict the future, but I will tell you, every single time, he was right. He knew what was going to happen. He understood people. He understood history. He was just a dear friend and an incredible loss.